Hey guys, this is Malabar TC1. I'm working my way up Mount Olympos. As you can see, I finished all the bottom portion for as much as I can do at this moment, and so now I'm going to work my way up the tower, which has all been unlocked thanks to the fine people that have been working really hard to work on this event together. As you see, it's got a collaboration, collective sort of participation going all the way up, and I'll be able to unlock it the whole way up and just go along the route and see the storyline as it unfolds. So I plan on doing a few of them, seeing how the story goes, and if anything does show up along the way, as in like a cutscene with Echo, or just sort of a conversation between Blank and someone else. We'll see where it goes from there. As far as other things have been going throughout the weekend, I have been playing the new Pokemon games, Sun and Moon. Oh my gosh, are they great. They are so fantastic. I love them. I have not been particularly enthralled from the storyline. It's okay, but I really like the trials and the competitiveness, or the challenge that they are. They're not like gym leaders, and they're a little bit stronger. So you have to go into them really prepared for each trial, which I really think is a great addition to the Pokemon games. And it's fun to see the Alola region and how different it is from the other regions and how it plays out. I'm really enjoying it all together. I'm getting my team together of what I want for strength and battle-wise, and I really like some of them. There's one that I saw, the evolution of Wimpod, the Golispod guy. He looks freaking awesome. So let's see what this first chest is here. 10,000 gil. Okay, that's nothing too special, but it looks like we will have some conversation going on. So we've come this far, but we can't go much more on our lonesome. That's why we've got to work together with the other blanks to gather the keys. All for one and one for all, Kupo. Why do we need the other blanks? Can't the Moogles help out? Oh, Master, you say the weirdest things. Some things are meant for non-Moogles to do. Like fighting. We know how good you are in battle, so I'll just hang back while you best the baddies. Just make sure to clean up any messes you make. I think he's too big for his britches. Collective limit break. As you can see, working towards the top with thousands of key items to reach the top, etc., etc. I couldn't have collected 30,000 even for the first one on my own, and nobody could. But going all the way up, there's some of them that are like 100,000, a million, etc., etc. For these other ones, let's see, it's going to be own personal, but we're just going to work our way up the tower and worry about that later. So let's keep unlocking the routes here and going right up to Olympos' second peak. This is going to be one long rise to the top, but it's all unlocked and it's all ready to go. So we'll get the full storyline here. If you want to stick around for each battle or skip between each battle to go to the next part of the storyline, that's all good with me. I'll just be talking about normal general stuff going on. For example, I was talking about Pokemon Sun and Moon and how I am enjoying the game. The new Doug trio, I don't know if you guys have seen it, with the long hair and the blonde hair. Oh my gosh, it looks ridiculous. My wife, when she saw that, she was like, that thing looks like the Hanson brothers, like from the song Hanson Mbop people, and I was like, oh my gosh, it does. I just started laughing out loud. It totally does. If you look at the new Doug trio Lowland form, and you look up the old band Hanson from a long time ago, like early 90s, you will see they look exactly the same. Oh, ridiculous, ridiculous. Other than that, I've been just reading a lot of comics, playing some Dungeons and Dragons on the side, and playing video games all along the way. I've really enjoyed World of Final Fantasy. I haven't been able to live stream it recently because of just recently getting this game, as well as Thanksgiving's coming up this weekend, so I won't be live streaming it this weekend either. But starting the week after that, the release of... Hold on. Not that I have anything against mountain climbing, but it boils my blood to think that he's doing nothing but seeing the sights. He? You mean Moggy? If this holy land is in trouble, he sure has a funny way of showing it, getting others to do his dirty work. Doesn't bother me. I've been doing people's dirty work ever since I got here. Oh, so now you're finally happy helping others. That's quite the change of heart. I wouldn't say change of heart, but leaving people to sit and suffer isn't my style either. So you're willing to throw yourself in the paths of danger if it means saving someone? No, I don't like worrying about others, and saving them clears my head of it. So it's not born out of kindness but selfishness. That's the you I know. Being easy to understand is one of the things I like about you. And we all know how much I seek your approval. They're little quips back and forth. That's too great. I don't even remember what I was talking about particularly. Oh, yeah. So this weekend is Thanksgiving, so obviously I won't be live streaming. But the week after, I will be playing some Final Fantasy 15. I'll be live streaming that. So that will be starting on the release night of Final Fantasy 15. Not the day it comes out, but the night before when it actually like starts coming into stores. Most likely I will be streaming at 9 p.m. on the day before it releases, because where we get it here, it comes out like 3 hours before midnight. So I'll most likely be playing at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Most likely. I'm going to say that's 80% sure. If not, it will be at midnight. That's probably 15% sure. And then if not by midnight on the day of, 5% possibility of it being the day it comes out. Other than that, I will be live streaming it. I'll be live streaming as long as I can for not just 2 or 3 hours like I did the live stream for World of Final Fantasy. I'll be going like as long throughout the day as I can handle it, which will probably be 7-8 hours plus, right? So I'll just keep doing it. And just, if you guys don't get the game yourself, obviously, then you'll watch me play or someone else. But I hope you guys do watch when I play it and are able to join in the fun. Let's see what the next chest is. We got here Metal Cactuar. Not too bad. I wonder how many other blanks are climbing the mountain. In search of loot? I don't think I can count that high. I doubt that there's enough loot for all of them. You'd be surprised, Palmecia is a land of plenty. Even though it's been being threatened by chaos, loot is a small price to pay if it means that we can find the Warrior of Light. Not that I'm looking a gift horse in the mouth, but that seems like it'll all attract the greedy. Nothing wrong with that. Who wants to save the world for a smile and a pat on the back? If you work hard, you should be rewarded. I see no problem with that. But what if the people get in over their heads in search of loot? Then they get cold. It's sad, but at least the strong will be able to survive. Maybe you don't get on an important part of Palmecia. This is a place that has been refined over many, many years. Refined, that is, to create people to tackle challenges and remove the weak in the process. That's cruel at best. If you want to change it, then you'll have to save it. Thanks a lot, Echo. I think I already knew that. So let's move right up onto the next one. It looks like everybody had to get 150,000. We have 1.8 million as a community, which is pretty grand. I wonder if we get like 5 million as a community, like Mobius Final Fantasy will give us like a freaking awesome like gift of epicness. So up to the 4th peak here. And it looks like the enemies just get more and more and longer and bigger and etc. and everything in between. But it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm doing a countdown right now. We got 1 week. 1 week till the release of Final Fantasy 15. That is amazing. From 12 years that it's been like in the making. Just even talked about, from Final Fantasy 13 Versus to what it is now. 12 plus years in the making. That's incredible amount of time. That's as much time as it was from StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2. Like when they announced that they were going to make a StarCraft 2, 12 years. We have another game that shows off that took that long. And I'm just blown away by it, that they would be that many years in the process, and I hope the game shows that it's the most incredible video game I've ever played. In StarCraft 2, the hardest, not the hardest swarm, Wings of Liberty was amazing, so I hope this is as much. So let's see, if Mughals share memories and experiences, then Moggy should know everything I've done in my journey. Well, he does call you master, not that he seems to treat you with much respect. Well, it's not like all Mughals are the same. I wonder if there are more like him. No, I think that snot-nosed Mughal is one of a kind. I couldn't imagine dealing with multiples of him. Really? I kind of like him. He's quirky. That's only because he's been with you for a short time. If he traveled with you like Mog, travel with him, huh? If he was the first Mughal I'd come across, well, I'd probably not be here right now. Probably not. Come on. We're not doing this for Moggy. We're doing this for the Mughals. Rightio. Yeah, so StarCraft... Oh, 300,000. Wow, we're just going right up this thing like crazy. Yeah, I noticed that the top section was unlocked like... Yeah, early today or yesterday evening. Something like that. So we did this pretty fast. A couple days for the community to take this down. That's pretty great. StarCraft 2 was amazing. The expansions, they're okay. But when Wings of Liberty came out, it was such a huge success. It was huge. It was so huge. I don't know. That's terrible Donald Trump the president, huh? It was huge. Oh my gosh. I grabbed StarCraft 2 by the pussy. It was huge. No, don't. Yeah. That was terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, moving right along. I really hope Final Fantasy 15 is that amount of awesomeness, though, that I'm looking forward to. And from the demos and from everything I've seen in watching the Kingsglaive movie, it shows tons of promise. And I hope I'm not let down. And you know, this will probably be a determining factor on whether or not the Final Fantasy VII remake will be good as well, right? Because you've got to think they're going to probably be spending another 12 years on the Final Fantasy VII remake. So if you're like 20 now, see, I'm 29, but say you're 20, you won't be playing Final Fantasy VII until you're in your 30s. For those of us who are my age, we won't be playing Final Fantasy VII until, like the remake, until we're in our 40s. Terrible. Terrible, huh? I wonder what Moggy's up to. Probably somewhere hoping that you'll be okay. I bet he isn't. I'm not sure I'd take that wager. More likely that then he's not dozed off somewhere. Then why don't we go back and carry him all the way up here with us? I don't particularly feel like carrying anyone just now. So you want us to be alone together? Yeah, okay. What, you don't care? Don't I? Man, if she was like a real size person, like I think their love would probably be a lot more interesting. Because he's like a giant to her, it's not possible, but I think there would be a lot more flirtatiousness going on. Okay, we got Olympos 6 peak going on right here. Man, we are just killing this thing. We are riding all the way up. Let's grab the Berserk here. I wonder how many more I have. I think there's only like 5 more levels. So we're getting right up to that summit, really close. Man, and to think, it looked like such a huge tower, and we're just rushing right up of it. Yeah, other than that, video game-wise, my wife's loving World of Final Fantasy also. She thinks the game's cute and wonderful and awesome, and I'm playing Pokemon Sun and Moon while she's playing that, so we're both kind of playing a Pokemon-style game. I'm also reading the Flash Omnibus. Now, you're wondering what the Flash Omnibus is. Flash, as in DC Comics. I really like comic books a lot, and I've read many omnibuses before. I own the Green Lantern Omnibus. I own the Planetary Omnibus. I own some old comics from like the Essential X-Men, like the Essential X-Men and the Essential Green Lantern and the Essential other stuff. I own like the Bizarro World stuff, Bizarro comics. But yeah, I just recently got the Flash Omnibus, and I'm reading through that right now. Flash is an amazing character. I loved the CW's Flash show, the one that's got kind of tied with the Green Arrow, but not the Green Arrow one, but the Flash one. And I loved the first season. It was great. I'm watching the second season now. It's still good, but I'm still kind of feeling it out. There's a few other shows I've finished and waiting for upcoming seasons. Show called Black Mirror, I finished that. That was an amazing show, Black Mirror. If you just want suggestions of different shows to watch for Netflix and stuff like that, like these are the shows you need to watch. Also Amazon Prime. I own both of them because I just love TV. But yeah, Black Mirror. And oh, hold on. Master, we're so glad that you're helping us. Let me express my sincerest gratitude on behalf of all Mugos Kupo. Is that why you came all this way, to thank me? Why, of course. We'd do anything to support you, Master. I met one of your kind who sure didn't seem to think the way back of the for the mountain. Oh, that's right. I've got a message from Magi, Kupo. Let's see. Yo, Master. Here, sending your way some good tidings. Don't forget that the only strong can seek glory, Kupo. And that's all, Kupo. What kind of letter is that? I bet it's riddled with misspellings. Still, I'm glad to know that he's supporting us. And besides, at least he cared enough to write. You're one to talk. Would you mind giving Magi a response? Thanks for your support. Sorry I couldn't respond in person. Oh yes, truly, truly sorry. Got it, Master. I'll let him know. I don't think your sarcasm will come across too well. Truly, truly sorry. It's gonna be huge. Okay, so let's see. We've got this one to unlock, 750,000. And we'll check how many levels we got right after that. We've got the 7th peak, then the 8th peak, and then it looks like the summit and 3 treasuries. So just a few more levels. Man, this is crazy too. I think this is one of the quickest ones you can just get through the storyline really quickly back to back, because other ones I've had to break it down into several videos, having one video here, one video there, just because they're huge maps. This one's a big map, but you can just go boop, 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 all the way up it, right? And all the other side paths and stuff are just things I can do on my own. But yeah, if you want to just go through the entire pace of it, if you have a strong enough 7-star, 8-star character, you'll be able to rush right through this, rush right along. Oh, and sorry for not putting up a video in the last, 2.5 days. I've been really busy, mostly playing Pokemon Sun and Moon, but busy with other things too, so yeah, this has been my video in the last couple days, but hopefully it makes up for it by being so long and such a, what do you call it, in fullness video? Video of that's full, like a full map, because the only times I really get full maps in a video are mostly on Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, because those maps are more or less can be done in about 15-20 minutes. Sometimes these maps here that we're checking out in this game can take anywhere up to 8 hours, because it's just the amount of time it takes in these battles can sometimes just be crazy, and the amount of stuff that you need to unlock sometimes, sometimes collecting those items to unlock doors and stuff, or going to certain parts of the map, or fighting the same boss over and over can take a long while. Those of you who were able to see my Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Maxwell Maxwell boss, I put kind of a survival guide together, just like surviving. A lot of people were saying I was a whale, and I mean, in some cases, yeah, I do spend money on the game, but I haven't been lucky enough to get some of those super characters that make people whales, and I don't place. Oh, gonna climb a mountain, gonna find some loot. What kind of terrible song is that? Terrible? Why, I'm just singing a ballad of your exploits. You want to find loot, to get strong, to learn more, and I'm here to make sure everyone knows. You always go forward in search of more, and that's the eagerness that helps you press on through thick and thin. What would you say if I were to step on people in my quest for glory, or if I wanted rewards without putting in any effort? Then I'd support you. That's what I'm here for. Unless you turn to the dark side, then we might have a problem. Of course, it probably takes more than thought to be evil than to be good. Maybe it does. You don't have to think too hard if you follow on the correct path people want you to take. There's something funny about the people obsessed with correctness, specifically that their heads are usually filled with cobwebs. Surely you don't think that about me. Of course not, but there are other things I think about you. Want to hear them? Not particularly. Get out of here, Echo. We don't want to hear the things we do bad. We just want to hear praises. Okay, 888. Wow. So we're... Jeez. We're almost at the top here. Like I was saying about the Maxwell dungeon, I was trying to survive that battle over and over, and what I found to be best was what I was doing, and that's why I put together that little survival guide. People will call me a whale. It's like, I do spend money on the game, but it's mainly for the YouTube channel. I'm not spending like hundreds of dollars that these people are doing. I'm just trying my best to put this stuff together, and I've been playing the game since the beginning, and I have been just doing every level and getting the best stuff possible. I'm not just starting the game right off the bat, which people, expect to be able to beat these dungeons when they're just starting the game, or just have a few 4-star, 5-star characters. It's not going to happen. It's not possible. I mean, I've seen no TMR battles against the boss, but using a COD friend, and that's about the best that people can do. That was my team. I have a no TMR team. Literally. So I've been just like trying these bosses with very little TMRs, and I have just pretty average characters. I didn't get Elsa this time around. I have Cloud of Darkness, which is great, but I don't have all the specific items that to make him his best. And I have Cecil, which is great. It was helpful to help survive through that. But what I really needed was, in order to get Maxwell, I had to survive that, and I needed the Cloud Darkness frame. You guys that play the game as well, you guys need to find these high-level friends, or you're not going to be able to fight these bosses with your teams, especially if you're an average player. I'm a little bit above average just because I've been playing since the beginning, but if you're the average player, you have to try to find one of these players in one of these groups, and not just rely on hoping that you're able to beat it with your small forces. Okay, so we got here 3 crystals, and we're getting closer. I can feel it. We've stomped on all the fiends we've found so far in search of loot. I'm starting to feel bad. Well, don't. Evil must be eradicated. As long as I press forward, that's what matters, right? Listening to you will actually lead me away from being the warrior of light. Why, I wouldn't have it any other way. Haven't I told you before? I'm an evil little spirit who doesn't have the best interests at heart. Yeah, I remember. Is that all you got to say? Not, I'll never forgive this treachery? I don't think you're treacherous. In fact, I trust you. You trust me? Of course I trust you, Echo, no matter what, no matter when. I trust that I can never, ever trust you, under any circumstances. Why, you little... I'm serious. When it comes to not trusting you, that's the one thing I can always count on. That's why I never have to worry about you. You're always easy to read. Easy to read? Why, I haven't the foggiest. Don't worry, you're not the only one I don't trust. There's Vox, Garland, pretty much everyone. And what I don't trust most of all is this world itself. I can't trust anyone or anything other than myself. That's why I have to see things with my own eyes. Well, isn't that wonderful? But if you try to figure everything out for yourself, there's bound to be stuff you'll miss. Oh, I know. And it's good that you reminded me. And you still won't trust me, will you? Do you want me to trust you? Well, that's none of your business. She's starting to fall for him, starting to fall for the warrior of light whom she hates, but at the same time likes. All the way up to the summit. Check it out. I wonder what kind of bosses we'll be fighting here at the summit and through the treasuries. I bet they're going to be pretty wicked. Let's get a little bit more stamina. Restoring that with the elixir. Sounds fantastic. Olympos Summit, Genbu. Genbu must be the boss. But yeah, otherwise, back to the other thing I was talking about. It's the same that goes for this game, right? Final Fantasy, Mobius Final Fantasy. The the characters, everything that you get throughout the game, I've just been playing since the beginning. And I pretty much use the what an average amount of money to play the game on the most basic level, as well as because I have to farm skill seeds just as much as anybody else, and playing through these levels the very best I can in the very what do you call it, average time that it takes to play them. And if you like what I do, awesome. Please like, please subscribe, show, a comment on there, and I'll respond. Say, hey, I really like what you do, and it's helpful. It's great. If you don't agree that my basic average playthroughs are helpful or not, hopefully I can bring something more in the future, or I guess it just doesn't work sometimes. Otherwise, you don't have to. There's sometimes people that are rude in their comments and stuff like that, and it's just like, okay, whatever. I'm just letting you know what's going down, so that way, if you are a subscriber and you don't understand why I do the things that I do, or you are a person that watches my videos and you're still on the fence about whether you want to subscribe or not, well, I'm just an average person, right? I'm a person trying to do his best, trying to be here, trying to be down to earth, playing like a normal person, right? And not thinking this is my end-all, be-all. That, hey, I'm gonna say whatever is the best thing to say. Oh, that's for my work. Yeah, I work at Oculus for Facebook, but it's not the end-all, be-all, right? So you won't see me talking about or doing anything that isn't what a normal person would say or do. I'm just doing it because I play for fun, and I do this on the side, and I'm not going to be just doing something that makes it so people, if you subscribe, great. What I'm saying is, if you subscribe, if you like it, subscribe, great. If you don't, you don't. And I move on. Life moves on. So thanks for those that do, and are really being awesome subscribers and commenting. You guys are fantastic. There's a giveaway that I do each month, just on the side, just for fun, because I like making other people happy. This month, what is a current giveaway for League of Legends, not League of Legends, sorry, a Final Fantasy figurine for World of Final Fantasy. Just a little figurine, something fun. I think they're worth like $10-15. Last month, oh, did it freeze? Oh no, it froze. Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to close it and reopen it, and we'll see where it goes from there. That happens every so often. It happened the last time I did a video too. Sorry if it froze with, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes it just freezes just because it's a wacky little phone, just being crazy. What was I talking about though? Now that I do giveaways, right? So if you guys want to check out the giveaway for this month, it's called the Top 3 Hopes for Final Fantasy 15 last month. Resume area play. Let's see if it will continue from where I was. Yeah, the last month it was for a Final Fantasy 15 game. There's a lucky winner for that who claimed his prize, and I'll be sending that to him. The month before it was Google Play gift cards, and the month before that was Google Play gift cards, and many people have won and collected their prizes. Just check it out, check back every beginning of the month and you'll see a giveaway video. This one is still going on, and the last day to enter into it is November. I think the last day of the month is 31st, right? Does November go up to 31? I think it does. Well, if you are able to go check out that video and like it before, and subscribe, and be a commentator. Moglin FF Type 0, awesome! Really excited for that. Do we have a little cutscene going on now? Probably, huh? If it's gonna load.
Help me. Help me, Master. helping. It's the air up here. It's so thin. And I think I'm about to pass on. If I had to say something, it'd be, give me an elixir.
Mountain climbing's not your thing?
No, not really. But hey, some things you don't know until you try. Of the thousands and thousands of blanks who have climbed up the mountain and crossed swords here, one's definitely bound to be the warrior of light. So, you know, I figured I'd come here and breathe some of the same air he does. Think of how jealous that'd make the other Moogles. That's his claim to fame? Breathing?
So, how is the air then?
Air is just air. It's the same as everywhere else, so what do you want me to say, Capote?
I guess it is, especially for one content to hang back all the time. Only those who fight their way to the very top of the world are worthy of breathing the sweet, sweet air of victory.
Come on, Master. We all know what an accomplished adventurer you are. Of course you're enjoying yourself, Capote.
Wanna try?
That doesn't sound half bad. But if I said I wanted to go on an adventure, would you take me along for the ride, Capote?
I wouldn't.
I figured you'd say that. I suppose it can't be helped. I'm not as cute or peppy as Mog, Capote.
No, you aren't. I've already got one whiny companion who's too big for her britches.
That's right. Although, say that again, and you'll come to regret it. Let's forget the whole thing. But let me experience what it's like going with you. Just for a little bit. As you can see, I'm plain pooped. I can't fly. I can't walk. So carry me back to the foot. Capote. Master. Please? I don't care if you hold me or drag me. Just... Capote.
All right. Let's head back.
Reaching complete, you finished the collective limit break event. Let's open up these last little treasury things here. 15 million. Whew. So good that everybody worked so hard to get all these out, opened up. I wonder what the prizes are going to be for that, because it seems like they're just pretty epic. Oop, didn't mean to do that. For being such a high amount. Definitely. Let's go to this first one. Hanging Treasury, Saryugroa. Oh, I better sell some cards. Sorry, this may take just a moment. As I sell some of the weaker cards that I don't need. There we go. Now we'll be able to go get that. Hanging Treasury, Soryu. Sounds good. Okay, where was I? What was I talking about when I got cut off? Oh, I have no idea. Well, no, because we went into the cutscene. Anyways, yeah, this was a pretty good little mission collective limit break here, right? It was pretty nice. I really thought that Moggy's character was kind of interesting. I mean, he was kind of a little bit of annoying, but I felt kind of bad for him at the end, where he's like, man, he seemed like he didn't have any friends or anything. It's like, yeah, that kind of sucks, little man. Sorry for you. Feel sorry for you, bro. Just check that out. I am just wrecking this guy. He just took like so much damage. This is gonna be over before you know it. I got like on the bottom there with my character, the bottom area, got like 3.4 million points or something like that for one of the fights. Whoa, there's 4 of these guys? Well, they seem to be going down pretty quickly, actually. but they're probably all 4 different types. Which I have 3 of the types to go against them. That's not half bad. And they seem pretty strong too. Look at that. Good thing I have a level 7 character. If you guys aren't able to make it up to you here, it's probably because you need a really high star character in order to make it up here. All by your lonesome.
Well, how did I do?
Well, we did that one. That one went down pretty quick. It went down quicker than I was expecting. Oh, we can get some Phantomas from that. You know, you get skill seeds from those Phantomas. I think like 20,000 skill seeds each for those. Oh, yeah, check that out. Woo! 30,000 from those. That was a good amount right there. I wonder how I transform those Phantomas up. I think maybe just collecting them maybe will give them to you, the skill seeds. I'm not quite sure, though. I'm kind of, when it comes to this game, it's more or less I just play it for the fun, right? And then I YouTube it. Hanging Treasury Suzuka. And I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Oh, and if you guys are playing Pokemon Center Moon, comment below if you are, and we can trade Pokemon or exchange friend IDs on the 3DS that we can battle or trade or whatever, what have you. If you play either one of them, that would be awesome. I would love to play some Pokemon Center Moon with my subscribers if you have it. And if you want to be my friend on Pokemon, or not Pokemon, Final Fantasy, Mobius, and or Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, or any other mobile game that I've played on here that I still play, you guys are more than welcome to put your ID codes or whatever, your friend IDs to add friends, you know, and I'll add you. I would love to. Ooh, so we got 4 of these guys now, 4 of the different colors, back to back. I wonder if these guys are weaker or worse than the other guys, but they have the different look, right? So here we go. Boom! Wrecked. Oh. These guys are pretty easy. That's 2 down, 1 to go. One last one. I wonder if each one gives you more of those obviously skill seeds. It will obviously give you, yeah, 30,000. That seems about right. And the more crystals. Okay, so the other one's going to give you the other skill seeds that we haven't gotten yet, which I don't remember the flavors, or not the flavors, the color skill seeds we got. It's like Baskin Robbins, right? Like 31 flavors of skill seeds. But we'll get this last one right here. Hanging Treasury Bayako. Okay. Let's just grab one of these guys. I already have one in my party, but, you know, I don't want to keep searching for more. Hanging Treasury Bayako. And these guys, too, like those Colossus guys, can be pretty intense. The thing is, they don't give strong cards. They give, like, 2-star cards that can't be augmented, which sucks. Which, like, what are you supposed to do with those, right? You want 3-star cards at least, or it's not even worth fighting them. So hopefully that they give that. Hopefully there is a form that gives it 3-star cards or something after fighting for a while. Hopefully up here they do, because I've only gotten 2-star cards from them. Ooh. These ones got the crystals in their backs. That was pretty easy. Just 2 more, no. Once this guy's dead. 2 more enemies to go, and that will be the end of this area. The collective limit break. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was nice. You got the stuff pretty easily as a group. I think they need more of these collective ones. More of the ones where people work together to get the end result, because that seemed like a pretty good incentive for people to work towards these missions and stuff like that. So, see if there's comes anything special from from beating all 3 of those. Yeah, it's just the 2-star cards for those guys. Just not worth it. White Phantoma, Yellow Phantoma. And we got here 30,000 water and 30,000 dark. And more crystals. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Well, I hope you guys like and subscribe. This has been Mal of RTC1. And thank you. See ya.